Hello, Veteran 0121 here. Welcome back. This is another episode of Final Fantasy IV, the PC version. In the last episode, I started the game, explored the area around Baron, and now we're talking to a friendly rabbit. This guy wants to take up cartography, I guess. Okay. And he's gonna give us something. A Wayfarer's Map. It's an enchanted map that will draw itself as you traverse the floors of caves and dungeons. And that's not all. For each map you complete, you'll receive a fantastic reward. Alright, cool. Thank you, Mapping Way. But yes, very important that you map out each and every one of the maps in this game, because at the end of it, when you do complete all the maps, you get one of the best augments in the game that allow you to get more rare enemy drops, basically. So yeah, you want to try to complete every map if you can. Ooh, we got another new enemy here, larvas. Yeah, they like to put slow on you. I think they also try to put blind on you too. Ah, you ass. These guys are pretty easy. As you can see, they don't attack very often, and even though they try to put slow on you, yeah, they're pretty slow themselves, so no problems. Oh yeah, and in this game, it's very hard to get Gil in the beginning. Like, you have to really be stingy about your Gil and spending your money. So yeah, try not to spend your money too much. Yeah, there's some kind of hostile presence in here. Yet it is very quiet. Glad they're targeting him. For potions, man. You can always use more potions. Who the hell is there? The thing that does suck about this game with the battle system is even though you have like multiple enemies in many of these battles, the only chance you have to get one item is just one item. Only one enemy can drop one item and that's it. You can't get like multiple items from a particular battle, which does kind of suck a little bit in this game. Ooh, here we go. New enemy. Eye-wing moth. Yeah, these guys... I forgot what they try to do. I think they do try to put blind on you. Something like that. Luckily I have eye drops. Yeah, I don't want to run into too many more of those guys because, yeah, I don't have the eye drops to cure that shit. And I do not want to be blind for the boss. Come on, man. I was thinking that was going to be it. Can we run, please? So used to Final Fantasy V where it's a lot easier to run. And yeah, you do drop Gil when you run in this game, which does kind of stink. So yeah, we're gonna ignore. Of course we're gonna ignore. Alright. First boss battle against the Mist Dragon. This guy's a little bit tougher than he was in the SNES version. Hits a little bit harder too. But he is susceptible to dark damage, which is essentially what Cecil's attack is, I guess. Yeah, eventually he will turn into mist. And I got off the attack there just in time before that happened. But yeah, you do not want to attack him when he's in mist form, or else he will use some kind of mist breath on you, which does a lot of damage. And he's dead already. There you go. Pretty easy. Yeah, strange. I felt no malice in that dragon. No evil. Yeah, there was no evil in that dragon at all, but yet it's trying to keep us away. So yeah, we got the Mist Cave complete and we get 5 potions. So yeah, every time that you get done exploring a floor, you gotta make sure that you get 100% on each map. There are areas in this game that you can't come back to. Places like the Tower of Zot, for instance. So yeah, you definitely want to make sure to get 100% on those maps. Anyways, at this point, what you want to do is you want to unequip Cain. Take off all his shit.
This is what we were sent to do?
We wished this village torched.
But why? Why?
Mother, you can't die just because your dragon did.
I've heard of their lot. Men who can counter Eidolons. Summoners.
Then the dragon we slew was her mother's?
You're the ones who killed her dragon?
Forgive us. We'd no idea this would happen to your mother.
His Majesty sent us to eliminate every last one of these people.
No.
Foul work, to be sure. But we'll need to kill the girl as well.
Cain!
It's her or us, Cecil.
She's a child!
You'd betray your king?
Betray him? Any man who'd wish for this is no king of mine.
I thought you might say that.
Then...
I owe His Majesty much, but not so much I'd soil the Dragoon's name in his.
Then you're with me.
Baron's army is the mightiest in the world. Our flight means nothing if we remain alone. We must treat with other nations, share what we've seen. And Rosa, she must share our flight.
And she will. Thank you.
I'm not doing this for you.
Huh?
Quickly, we mustn't linger here. What of the girl?
We take her with us. Come, it's not safe here. Take my hand.
No!
We've no time. Use force if you must.
Stay away!
Wait!
Leave me alone! I hate you!
Well, she doesn't look like she hates us. I mean, she looks all smiley and happy there. Right? Yeah, I'm wondering why they didn't just make her look angry for this little bit here. That would have been better. But yeah, she's using a Titan summon on us, and wow. That's pretty incredible. Shit, Kane is gone. Disappeared. I don't think they ever explained, like, what exactly happened to him here. I mean, did he just run off on his own? Or did he end up, like, at the bottom of that fucking thing that Rydia did, and then did somebody fish him out and then brainwash him afterwards? I mean, they never explain that. He just disappears. That's an orphan, man. So we gotta take this girl to the nearest town, which, you know, I might as well show off that gnomish bread at this point. Now, you can see a map, and that's where we're at, and yeah, that's pretty much it. That's the gnomish bread, more or less. Yeah, I'm gonna run into the monsters in the desert here later. So yeah, we need to find a place for this child to rest. Uh-oh. Alright, so the Kingdom of Baron is trying to wipe out all the Summoners of Mist, but we're not going to let them. We are not going to let them. We are going to slaughter every one of these guards and the general. Now, if you kill all the Baron soldiers before the general actually run away. What I'm going to end up doing here is I'm going to kill 2 of the Baron soldiers and then attack the general. And it's great when they miss. Fantastic, actually. Yeah, the guard will actually get confused when you kill the general. The soldier will get really confused. He'll attack himself. Do it. Do it. Come on, buddy. There you go. Nice job. But yeah, you get more experience if you kill the general there. Which is what you want. You want Cecil to level up so he can be stronger. So this girl's name is Rydia. She is a summoner. So this is the first character in the Final Fantasy series that is a summoner. Summoners were introduced in Final Fantasy III. She's the first full-fledged character that is a summoner, and probably my favorite, actually. Now, she's starting to realize that Cecil is not a bad dude. Hey, girl. Tella and his daughter Anna were always as close as a father and daughter could be, bless their hearts. Then one day, Anna simply up and ran away from home. The old sage has been grief-stricken ever since, so you gotta let her go. You know, that's a classic case of the parents just being too protective. Here we can buy items. Yep, Phoenix Downs, Gold Needles. I recommend holding on to your gil if you can. Anyways, let's look at Rydia's equipment. As you can see, she comes with a rod. Now, the rod in this game, you don't want to use it to attack. You actually want to use it as an item in battle. The reason is, more than ever, these rods and stuff like that are very useful in this game because the intellect stat actually determines the damage of using rods and ice rods and flame rods and all these different types of rods in battle. Well, I don't think it affects rods that just do status ailments, but definitely the rods that deal damage, like the flame rod, is affected by the intellect stat. So a rod is actually very, very useful in this version of the game. The 2D versions, not so much. Still kind of useful in the beginning, but not as useful as it is in the 3D versions of the game. So that's just a little FYI there. Yeah, the mechanics are definitely different. I'll try to point out those differences as we go here. Oh, also, using items like Red Fangs, which does a fire-based attack, your intellect stat also affects items like this that deal damage. So yeah, you want characters with high intelligence using items like that. You don't want Cecil using that shit, trust me, because his intellect is pretty low. So only Dam Cyan royalty are permitted to enter the Antlion's Den that lies to the castle's east. Okay. The riches? What, there's riches in there? Since when? Well, I guess they got rubies in there, huh? I think that's what they're talking about. Yeah, this is the town of Kaipo. A young lady from Baron was found collapsed on the outskirts of town. Fair as the desert moon, they say. Well, I can check out the weapon shop. I never usually buy... Yeah, I never buy anything from this weapon shop. They don't have anything. Yeah, I already have a rod. Staves are worthless. Bows, yeah, I think Rydia can equip bows and arrows, I think. Or wait, I don't even remember if she can or not, man. I don't think she can, actually, in this version of the game. I know she can in the 2D versions. But now that I'm thinking about it, I don't think she can in this version of the game. I think she can equip whips later on in the game. But, yeah, not right now. Damn Cyan Castle rules all the lands around here, huh? Voice and face as fair as any maidens. Yeah, he's definitely that sounds like Spoony, that's for sure. So yes, speaking of which, yeah, we got to keep Rydia in the back row, and yeah, in this version of the game, she actually starts at level 7. Interestingly enough, in the 2D versions, I believe she starts at level 1. Alright, so we can get a leather cap here for her if you want. I would advise against it. We're going to be finding equipment in the next dungeon anyways. Just save your gil. You don't need to. I mean, the defense is pretty negligible anyways. Hey, look at this. It's a big fat chocobo just hanging around in town. So let's look at this thing, whatever it is, or this, or this. Oh, I guess we can't do anything. Bummer, man. Well, I guess we can't do anything with that yet. But we will. I could have sworn there was like, maybe there isn't. See, I was thinking there was an item around here, like in this pack of crates and barrels, but perhaps not. Oh, yeah, we gotta talk to her. Hell yeah, we're gonna watch this. Yeah. Anyway, let's go over here. Hey, look, it's naming way again. Or mapping way. Oops. Yeah, sorry about that, buddy. Is there anything we can do to help? So this guy became Living Way the Vagrant. Alright, bestiary, huh? Sure, let's go ahead and view the bestiary. Yes, man, floating eyes? Yeah, that's all the different treasure that this guy can drop. Yeah, it shows you the level, the slay count, experience and gil you can get from this guy, the area that you can run into them, which is pretty cool. Oh, I guess if you hit the button, you can get like a different animation too. Yep, goblins. Yeah, the last item there is the goblin summon. But yeah, I guess their semi-rare drop is a bronze hourglass, so that's pretty good. Although, yeah, you have to get lucky to get that shit. Cool, man. Yep, cockatrice summon. Yep, nothing too special there. Yeah, and this guy doesn't drop anything. Yeah, Baron soldiers. Yeah, you want to kill the general, man. Okay, that's everything. So yeah, now that we've done that, we should be able to talk to the Black Chocobo to look at the bestiary whenever we want. Desert fever, being a most baneful affliction, unresponsive even to the letting of blood, its course reversible only by the light of a damp cyan sand pearl. And yeah, it's pretty obvious. It had to have been Rosa, right? But my question is, how the hell did she get here? How did she get past the earthquake? Unless they brought her by... I mean, did they bring her here by airship and just kind of drop her off in the middle of the desert? Alright, we get our first augment of the game, Auto Potion. I'll be saving that for a character later on in the game. But basically, Auto Potion works, if it's an augment, you give it to a character and then you put it in their command list, and whenever they get attacked, they'll use a potion to heal themselves. Not necessarily really good. You want to save augments in this game to give to certain characters. That way, when characters leave permanently, you have a chance to get their really good augments, the more useful ones. So yeah, we're gonna get a little tutorial here about that shit. And don't listen to Naming Way here. Don't listen to him. So yeah, you gotta look in your key items for the augments. But yeah, I think he says something along the lines of, as soon as you get one, you want to use it on your party member. No, you got to be smart with your augments, man. So yeah, I'm going to hold on to my Auto Potion. I'm not going to use it. Alright, so let's go outside and level up a little bit, huh? Yeah, we got a new enemy here. These are Desert Sahajins. What we're gonna do is... Wait a minute. How come I couldn't use... Oh, I remember how you gotta do it in this fucking version of the game. Fuck you, man. Fuck you. You fucking bastard. Fucking cunts, man. Do I have... How many Phoenix Stones do I have? None. Run. Jeez. Alright, let me try this again. See, I'm reverting back to my DS days when I used to play this. You used to be able to go to the item command, right? And select the rod from the item menu through your right and left hand. But you can't do that anymore in this version of the game. What you have to do is you have to actually set, instead of having the attack command, you want to change this to items and then rod. And that's how you use rods as an item. So yeah, for her auto battle, I guess I'll just change that to defend, I guess. Alright, so let's try this again. Let us try this shit again, alright? Yeah, mage arrows. Not bad damage. Could be better though. It will get better as her intelligence increases. And it will. And there's another enemy that we can run into out here. Here we go. Yeah, Hun legs. There we go. And she learned Confuse and Sleep. And oh yeah, maybe I should go over Rydia's abilities and such. Yeah, she can learn, at least at this point in the game right now, she can learn White Magic, she can learn Black Magic, and she can learn Summons. In fact, she comes with the Chocobo Summon. I should probably show that too. So yeah, she's pretty versatile at this point in the game, huh? Okay, don't be killing my... Okay, stop it. There we go. I don't remember if there's a, no, there might be. Yeah, I don't remember if there's a Chocobo Forest anywhere close by. I don't think so. I might be wrong about that. Anyways, this is going to be the waterway. The Dam Cyan waterway. We are going to explore it in the next episode. This is Veteran 0121. I'd like to thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.